Alrighty, folks. Hello, hello, hello. I am here for some gaming. There we go. How are y'all doing today? Welcome on in. It is time to play some Enshrouded, and I think we're going to get right into it. I've delayed for long enough. I was good for a couple days about starting on time, but today it's a little bit later than I was supposed to, but you know, that's okay. I can start whenever I want. And I think today, instead of focusing on like one thing or the other, I want to do a bit of building and a bit of exploration too. We'll see if we can pull that off. I can never delay long enough. I mean, that's not... I mean, I suppose. But I know some people, especially, you know, across the pond, it is later in the day for them. You just like how you have to refresh the page instead of it auto-starting. That's weird. Maybe some kind of changes to the Twitch API or something. I'm not sure. Damn it, Twitch. Alright, well, here we are. We made some good progress on the base last stream. But one of the things that I think I need to unlock to really be able to build up here is more block types. I know there's some really fancy blocks that you can get from the mountains, so I really want to progress, you know, our progression. I want to explore and go where we have not gone before. Well, not quite a sacrificial temple, although funny enough, there is a desert temple block that you can unlock that looks actually pretty nice. So if I were to build like a temple or some kind of other structure up here, I'd want it to have, you know, those cool fancy blocks. I think for the other buildings, we pretty much have everything we need already. Hey, Dom. How's your day going? Ow. We definitely need some more lighting down here. There's not enough. Tomodachi Live 2 being announced. Wait, oh, that's right. We never... So I never looked at the Nintendo Direct that came out this morning. Kind of want to watch it, but I think we should, you know, stick on topic or else I'll never get anything done. But previously I built that raised area where we're going to put some kind of, you know, cool structure. 2026 release. Damn. Gotta wait a while. And of course there's our lovely farm over here. Still need to do a bunch of planting though. Dang it, I'm still used to Coral Island keybinds. And that is not how this game works. I've heard good things about Tomodachi Life, but I've never, played it myself. Hi Shadow, we were just talking about the Nintendo Direct. What else are you guys excited about from it? Oh, wait a minute. I just realized you could do this. So if you have any flax in storage, you can actually directly throw it into the seedbed. How have I played this game for so long and never even realized you could do that? Okay, rhythm games, not really my thing. I'm not good at that stuff. Tomo Life is like The Sims, where you can make Wesker and Pinhead kiss, but it's cuter and weirder. Okay. Makes me think of, what was that game that I played, the RPG one, where you could, like, make different characters? And it was just zany. We never did beat that one, but it was kind of fun for a while. Ah, it looks like X-File did put in a good bit of work on the tavern. Yeah, Metopia. It's pretty fun too. Ooh, it's coming along. Look at all that basement storage. And if we're lucky, it'll connect to the tunnel system that I've got going on from the central building. I was trying to think of the best way to, like, make a tunnel like this. I think the best way is just to build and delete. Oh crap, wait. Unfortunately, since I don't have a lot of light, I think I actually effed it up. That's okay, that's very fixable. Oh wait, I think I'm butting into your basement X-File. Which is kind of the plan, so... We can do like a secret bookshelf passage between the two places. Why am I building a wall? Hey Merle, how are you doing? So, good question. Basically in this game, if you build a structure, it'll overwrite any terrain that is underneath it. So you can like put down a wall and then destroy the wall and it'll clear out any rocks in the way. God, we found a sinkhole.
That would not be my basement.
But it's got to be in this direction, right?
It's the tavern basement, I think.
Yeah. That's what I meant when I said your basement. I don't know, maybe there's a better way to do this because I keep messing it up. I need to put some torches here. That's what I should do. Okay, hang on. But yeah, there's a really deep hole over here for some reason. And I think we're like directly underneath the road here. Okay.
Can you hear me down there?
Yep. I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, this is the road.
Okay. Perfect. We're gonna have an underground tunnel network. You're trying to stay awake, but Merle, it's so early. How are you sleepy already? Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, and now that I can actually see, I think I can do a better job with making this tunnel. You woke up at midnight and took an hour to go back to bed. See, that was me a couple days ago. I woke up at like 5 in the morning with a headache, and I couldn't go back to bed, and my sleep was really shit. trying to think of a good way to keep everything aligned. Maybe just, I need to build some walls. Like so. I like the Octopath art style. There's nothing wrong with it. We get the altars back on the tavern. I don't think I ever took them off. I might have forgotten. What I can do is just take them off, log off so the server resets to reset it, and, you know, just come back on. I'm gonna do that real quick. Oh, weird, there's a bit of unevenness in the ground, but I guess it is dirt. It's normal. What are Otter and Sparks do? They went out to a brunch place. I know, without me. I'm mad and disappointed. I'm just kidding. That, you know, I could have gone with them if I wanted to, but then I would have gotten a late start. Or I guess later. Later than normal. Okay. Let me really quickly log us off. Oh yeah, let me pick up the altars. Yep. Hey, I sacrifice a lot for you guys. Alright, now we wait the 30 seconds. I guess I should mine some rocks so I can make more altars. Actually, I should have plenty. There's a sequence of notes in a song in Revelwood that's from Gymnopedie number 1, and it trips you up every time you hear it. I get the same vibe from some of the notes in the towers, I think. They remind me of a song from a different game. Okay, I think the altars are gone. Oh yeah, now I've got to go all the way back. I mean, it's not that far. It's just right over here. And I can actually see the tavern from here. If only I could remember how to get back up there. I think it's... this way. They have a little road leading up there. Oh, right, Expo. We need to clear out the enemies. Again. No! These poor rats are reborn over and over just to die at my hands. Such is the cycle of life, I guess. Oh, you're gonna make me kill them, okay. It's fine. Okay, let's see if I can put this base up. Alright, there you go. Alright, in the meantime, I will continue to work on my tunnel. That's what I decided to start with for some reason. Oh, and Dom, I think your team sounds fine. I don't know. It's been such a long time since I've played. Those old Pokemon games. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, so this should be directly above my tunnel. So if I just keep going, I should hit the basement of the tavern. Why can't I build further up? It's so weird. Alright, guess I gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Oh. Alright, so far so good. So any other notable entries in Nintendo Direct? Or is that pretty much it? Pokemon and whatever it was, Tamagotchi? Wait a minute. How did this get messed up? Now this wall isn't snapping properly. What is going on?
Hey,
Gasp. Nice. Wait, did you excavate? Oh, you didn't have to do that. We could just make like a little stairway to
I
level.
did.
Hmm? Did? Are you redoing the basement? Or something?
I did have to, to get the measurements right,
Oh, okay.
like how the basement is in the Goblet Tavern.
Okay, well if you're doing that, you might as well make the floor a little bit lower so it lines up with the secret passage, if you want. And then we could put like a bookshelf door to connect the two. Otherwise, we can just put like a couple stairs in between the two to align them. There's some drama in the Balatro subreddit. Dom, why would any of us care about that? I don't think any of us even play Balatro. What could there possibly even be drama about with a roguelite card game? Alright, this is looking good though. And I think I'm gonna keep the passage kind of like bare walls, so I'm actually not gonna have the stone there.
It feels more secretive when it's the bare walls.
Yeah. I was mostly using the walls for like alignment purposes. Did I see the Genshin voice actor drama? Man, you guys love talking about drama today, huh? No, what happened with Genshin? I'm not in the know. Someone made Yuri fan art of the Jokers, mods removed it, and were caught saying homophobic slurs in 4chan. Did okay. I don't know who's in the right or wrong here. I guess obviously people saying slurs, but I guess there's just gonna be fan art of everything, and you kind of have to accept it. It just goes with the idea of fandom. Due to the strike, Hoyer replaced one of the voice actors. The new voice actor came in saying thanks, and that they were passing the torch to him. And some of the other voice actors didn't take kindly to it. Well, they weren't really passing the torch, right? They were forced to pass the torch because Hoyo fired them. So that was kind of tone deaf of the new voice actor. Who is the character that got replaced? Oh yeah, let's sleep so I can actually see what's going on in the daytime. Okay, listen, I don't like Paimon's voice or anything, but I think in that case, the voice actor's correct. I don't think the voice actors are even demanding anything outrageous, just, you know, assurances that their voices won't be used for AI, right? Why is that such a controversial thing? Kinnick was replaced? I have to admit I don't know who that is. But I'm guessing one of the new characters. I saw the drama. Unfortunately, most of the people in the Genshin sub are taking an anti-union stance. Well, I mean, they're... Yeah. There's definitely a hardcore fan base to which, like, Hoyoverse can do no wrong. And I'm just here, you know, wondering why people are defending a billion-dollar company. They ended up hiring a voice actor from Japan. Interesting. It's funny. I mean, it is kind of an American thing because if you think about it, Americans are like very anti-worker until it personally affects them, and then they're like, oh shit. Which, you know, I think Americans are like that about a lot of things, or at least, you know, particular subset. If it doesn't affect them, they don't give a shit about it. Well, yeah, I mean, I saw a YouTube clip of like a church pastor saying that empathy is a sin. And I'm like, Excuse me, sir, you clearly have never read the Bible because that is the opposite of what the Bible says." Alright, I'm just fixing this place up a little bit. Sorry, I know this is slightly off-topic discussion, but, you know, it's kind of fun to talk about random stuff sometimes. And I mean, I guess it is relevant to the gaming industry, so it's not really random. Speaking of Hoyoverse, though, I was thinking of maybe doing a Star Rail stream. No, Al, that's totally fine. I'm happy if you would like to participate in a conversation, of course. It's great. Not that I like thrive on drama or anything, you know, you guys know me, I'm very, you know, I don't like to argue. I'm very conflict averse. But I'm always happy to shit on Hoyoverse, well, at least on Genshin. Well, and Don, that doesn't surprise me. Dwight is just a punching bag of Dead by Daylight. It is what it is. Aaron! What are you doing? Aaron, have you seen how our base is coming along? Oh, you like my dark wizard look? Thanks. I decided to change things up a bit. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Last time I was building a wall, or like, this is gonna eventually end up being like kind of mountainous, rocky stuff. But basically, I want the entire town to be like in this shell, like a rock shell, and then when you go inside, you're like, oh, there's a whole town in here. Is this a base or a fortress? It's like, I don't know, when I think of like cozy spaces, I like it when it's enclosed, you know? So I wanted the base to not be completely in the open. Look, and this one has kind of the tree grown into it. I like that. And then the wall goes around here, and I think this is going to make like a nice space for a couple buildings. Is this a builder or survival? It's both. It's a survival crafting game. So I can imagine like a couple cottages here. Oh yeah, and this is the road inside of it. And then you go in, and bam, there's the village. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, I actually kind of like the idea of this being kind of like the outskirts. The roads are still dirt. And then as you go into the center part of town, everything becomes, you know, more stone. And yeah, Merle, I do really like the base building in this game, so I've been doing a lot of it. I can't help myself. Because it's like very Minecraftish in that you can edit individual blocks of the buildings, which means that there's a lot of customization you can do, which for me is really nice. Oh yeah, and then here we have the farm. We're gonna have a building here. In fact, I might even like put like a little foundation where I think the buildings are gonna go. It's like this is a good space for a building. Not sure what it's gonna be yet. And then I think we decided that over here is going to be like a little farmer cottage. Oh, thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. So I was going to do some exploration today as well. And in fact, we do have a couple places to go in the south of the desert, so maybe I'll run into that temple. There's still so much to explore. Ooh, okay. A lot of roots, too. I'm planning a better city than certain cities in Texas. True. But again, I want this to be, you know, kind of like a cozy village, surrounded by mountains and walls. Had to share from a different YouTube account because they keep deleting your comments on videos. That's weird. Is it, like, deleted by YouTube itself? But I did see your comment on the previous stream, so I appreciate that. Oh yeah, and I was gonna build a second well over here. I remember now. Wait, did they actually showed gameplay of Metroid Prime 4 on the Nintendo Direct? That's interesting. Let me see what I need for the well. I should do a reaction to the Direct? I'm sure. I mean, I can record it. You're so happy for Tamagotchi Life. Yeah, apparently a lot of people have, you know, good memories or good experiences with the previous one. Yeah, oh Dom, if you do get into Metroid, definitely play the Prime trilogy. Because, man, Metroid Prime was like one of the best games for the GameCube back in the day. Okay, I actually got all the materials I needed. That's right, I needed linen and I just finished grabbing the linen. Now I need some more linen. Should you not do the retro games? You don't necessarily have to. I think Prime the Prime trilogy stands on its own, but if you want to, go for it. Weird, I wonder what the deal is with YouTube. And speaking of, I keep talking about this, but I do want to do a couple streams of basically going through my old Twitch videos and moving them over to YouTube. Am I cross-streaming? Yeah, I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, I got no idea, Brian. That is very weird, though. Silk Song news and the Switch 2 Direct for sure. Sure, Dom. But Otter is right once again, I guess. No Silk Song. Alright, how many wells do we think we need here? Probably the more the better. Okay. I love grid snapping. Oh, I'm so glad this game has it. I look like an Organization 13 member in that coat. Yeah, I decided to say fuck it and just join the dark side. Oh, here's more flax. Nice. Oops. No. Yeah, my character. So listen, when I got distracted when I was doing character creation, and my character came out blind. It was an accident, but I mean, not that there's anything wrong with the blondness. It's just not what I was originally going for. Aw, thanks, Kaswan. Appreciate that. Blondes have more fun. Aren't they having more fun? Yes, absolutely. Oh, Mikey, have you logged on to TFD? They changed the dailies. Can't get any more catalysts. I'm very sad. Actually, it's funny. When I was little, I actually had super light blonde hair. And then as I got older, it got much darker. Yeah, rip easy catalysts. Gotta go back to the grind. What the flip happened here? Why are there blocks missing? It's fine. Can fix it. You draw a line from the two ancient spires of the low meadows and the desert highlands, and slightly to the west of where they intersect is the Sun Temple. Okay, so I can actually approximate that. So we're talking about... Oh, you said the Nomad Highlands. So like this way? So like over here? Ish. Oh yeah, we actually have a marker for it. I think I got it through a note or something. Hi, doggo. Cattle assists. Okay, well nice. Thankfully the game already marked it for me. I've been so engrossed in the building in this game. We just have so much other stuff to do. It's almost overwhelming. Oh look, and there's another Sun Temple, and there's another one. And there's one. Okay, but it looks like the one most southwest-ish is the one I need to go to first. Alright, our tavern is coming along nicely. It's gonna look so nice. I'm so excited. And I'm gonna need some ideas for what other buildings to put in the village. You guys have anything interesting? So like I said, over here, definitely a cozy cabin for the farmer. Over in this area. Okay, you know what? I just thought of something crazy. What if I extended all this rock all the way out to the outside and just had like all the farm plots in like this hollow cave area? What would be useful? A library or a clinic? I do, so you can build like bookshelves and things, so I like the idea of like a repository. There will also be kind of like a relic museum area. I think it's going to be down here, maybe. Although, now that I think about it, the space might be a little too small. A blacksmith? So for crafting stuff, we actually already have a little common area here. So the blacksmith has his area right over here. And we typically want to keep the crafters together because you have to do a lot of running back and forth. So we have like weaving and tanning over here. We've got the blacksmith, we've got the alchemist. A concert slash movie theater. Okay, this is medieval stuff. There's not going to be... I mean, I guess you could do like an open area with benches and stuff. Yeah, so this is our crafting. This is our barn over here for all the animals. Oh no, our goats need more food. Can you make the NPC stop moving around? You can. Good question. When you put them down with the staff, there should be an option. Here, let me see if I can find it. So when you place an NPC, you can attune the staff, and it should give you the ability to change the roaming range. So you can see that in the top right. So if you want them to like run all over the place, you can set it to like 50. If you want them to stay in one place, you just change it to 0 meters and then put them down. And then they stay in one spot. Oh, no, put them down is not killing them. Oh, and Merle, we already have a tavern being built. This is going to be the tavern. A brothel. Sadly, you know, this game doesn't have romance. I'm sorry, guys. How cute are Sparks and Otter being? They're actually not here right now. They went out to get brunch without me. Alright, I've got enough linen for another well. I just need to make a bucket. And boom. Yeah, they are visiting. Sparks had a conference down here in St. Louis, and so he came down. And now they're visiting until, I want to say Saturday, because we have a stand-up event that we're going to. Like a comedy stand-up night. Alright, so I think 3 wells is going to be enough for now. I think we have space for like another 2 in here. Trying to make this wall look a little more natural. Just a bit. That still looks a little jank, but that's okay. Did they drive? Yeah. Oh wait, I need fertilized farm soil. Alright, bye Dom. Good luck with your Pokemoning. Alright, we'll even get some more Rooibos going. I need to get more fossilized bone dust, which I think comes from those big bones in, you know, that one area, that one place. Alright, looks like sugarcane needs more space to grow. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. Stuff in things place. Alright, we'll get some sage seedlings going. What is this? Indigo seedlings. Alright, I think I need to make some farm soil. Yeah, the huge ribs. You know what I'm talking about, Smash. You know, I guess I could do some penny buns. Do I really not have any at all? Oh. That's fine. We don't need them. I'll go ahead and get in bed to get rid of the night. Oh yeah, speaking of, sorry, I was saying something and then I got sidetracked. I've been meaning to do like a catch-up stream with Wuthering Waves and Honkai Star Rail, so I might do that one of these days. Maybe I can slot it into next week at some point. It's just the new content looks really cool, and you know I want to stay caught up with Star Rail, so I know what's going on in that game. So it could be fun. Okay, so for aloe vera I need nitrate. And I'm guessing I make that at the laboratory. Oh. Sand, salt, wood acid, alchemical base. Could have sworn we had all those things, but I guess I'm crazy. I think the blacksmith needs a chest right there, just like the huntress does. Okay. Is that a shirtless man? Yeah, it's the blacksmith. I'm sure he'd be really hot if he wore any more clothing. Alright, what am I doing? Maybe it's time to make a trip to the temple? I'm just gonna go ahead and put up all my stuff. You know what, I think I'm gonna put on my red outfit back. I don't want to feel evil. It's not my temple, it's a temple that we can go explore. It's like a dungeon. Alright, there we go. Back to looking more adventure-like. Adventure-ish? Whatever the proper words are. Oh, you know, this wand might actually replace my luminous wand because it's got probably a lot more damage once I upgrade it. Yep.
Never stop dancing.
I don't know if I'd call this a poncho, but I do like the look of it. Oh yeah, this is quite a big upgrade. Okay, I think I've got enough inventory space to go out and do stuff. Actually, really quickly, one more thing that I wanted to do earlier, but I didn't get around to it. Whoa. Look at all the furnishings X-Files has made. There's paintings, there's cabinets, there's... Hey, she's got this all planned out. Oh shoot, I need to get some more flax. Hey Otter, you guys back? And Sparks? Nice. Pot feels good, but below the 80% threshold. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to make myself a pot. I see how it is. What do you mean? Chat has been really good today. I'm proud of you all. Yes, even you, Doggo. You were totally fine. Alright, let me grab some dirt. We'll finish putting the vines on the pillars in the center, and then I'll be off to the desert. Wait, are you saying people in chat are loot on purpose just to get Otter to react? You know, that kind of tracks. I am outside the boundary of the base, yes, okay. Just double checking. Ah yes, chat yearns for the bonking. Alright, that should be plenty. Well, Smash, you better get to work. Don't let us distract you from your resume writing. You yearn for emotional and financial stability. That's a tough one in the current age, Merle. Good luck with that. Oh yeah, I need to get some more climbing roses from the farmer. I want more variety for the climbing rose, or for like the climbing flowers. That'd be nice.
Aaron, what are you doing?
Yeah, Aaron, you can build a bunch of gnomes in this game. It's great. Alright, maybe 1,000 will put more of a dent in this. Okay, I just had an idea. What about suspended garden beds? I guess you couldn't really see them from the ground, so that would kind of defy the entire purpose of the whole thing. Maybe I should leave like little patches of bare stone that you can kind of see. Yeah. Make it look a little more natural, you know? Yeah, and apparently this is a feature that they added pretty recently that people were asking for. Which, you know, I really appreciate that from a, I guess, customer perspective, when the devs are actually responsive to like player feedback and add things that players want. Oh, thanks, Brian. I will definitely make it over to the temple and get those blocks. Thank you for the help. You go do what you gotta do. Oh, and Brian is on YouTube, by the way. That's why you Twitchers can't see him. Silly Twitch not allowing me to combine chats. Apparently it's against their TOS. I'm sure people still do it anyways. But I'd rather not be a rule breaker in this case. Okay. This looks a little more bare than I would like. Oh crap, I'm out again. No. Maybe I can use up some of my normal ivy. Oh, I didn't really have enough to even do anything. I just remembered I need to feed the goats. I'm sorry, goats. Here. Take it all. Well, take some of it. Dang, 300,000 subs on YouTube, that's crazy. Okay, there we go. Kitty, what are you doing all the way out here? Oh, I see. All the pets are in here. I thought we had a dog, but I'm not sure what happened to the dog. It might have wandered off and died. The goats are fine. See, look, they're nice and happy and they're giving me milk. I don't think the dog can actually die. It's probably just like stuck somewhere. Look, Aaron. It's a mischievous looking gnome. Okay, yeah, I wanted to make just a little bit more rose wall. Sometoji oat milk is just goat milk without vitamin G. Oh, that's kind of funny. I'll be honest, I don't really know too much about the nutritional content of the various quote-unquote milks. No, I need more. Oh no, not the lactose intolerance. I would be very sad if I became lactose intolerant. All the things I like have milk in them. Usually have oat milk. It's not super nutritious in anything, but it's the least environmentally impactful milk. Okay, fair enough. Oop, I missed a spot. Yeah, I think almonds are just very, like, intensive to grow in terms of, like, water resources. Don't quote me on that. As much as I like almonds. Ooh, is that thunder? I think it was. There we go. Okay. I did miss a couple spots. Fuck. Almonds take a lot of water, which is a shame. And they grow them in California, right? Which doesn't seem like the best idea in the world. Sorry, Merle, we've got a cricket sound effect now for, you know, certain types of humor. Okay, you know what? This is good enough. Got some lovely overgrown columns. Oh yeah, I think Otter was gonna pull for Cantarella. The new Wuthering Waifu. You go right up to the cow's teat and drink it. Oh. That's not sanitary, doggo. Oh, you're gonna pull without letting us watch. I see how it is. Mikey even waited for me to get on last night. Oh yeah, the milk. Put away the milk. Okay, now I'm ready to go, probably. Oh yeah, you were going to bed. Oh, that's right. I had flax.
I
Okay.
need to go say goodbye to my husband.
Sorry, say what? What about medicine? No, doggo, there's a new banner. There's a new patch in Wuthering Waves. Okay, so if I'm going to the temple... Oh, you needed to say goodbye to your husband. Got it. Oh, there's so many question marks all over the place. So we need to go here. And we don't really have too many... You know what we could do? We could start over here and work our way southeast. Maybe pick up these shroud roots. Oh wait, no. Before you go, X-Ball, can you sleep? I should have thought about that. Don't worry, I'll go back. I just realized it was nighttime, and I really don't want to explore in the dark.
We don't need sleep.
I mean, we don't, but I want the night to go away, just like in real life. There actually was a period of time when I was between jobs, and I think that was when I was living in Houston, that I was like completely nocturnal. I would just sleep during the day, and then I'd get up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, go to the gym. It was really nice and quiet. I always like driving around when there's no other people on the roads. It's so peaceful. Oh yeah, in the meantime, you guys can play something with Murphy if he's not busy with work. We've gotten a lot of new games and things for y'all to try. Yeah, I mean, 2 a.m., like between 2 and 4 a.m. is like the best time to go to the gym. If you have like a 24-hour gym you can go to. Oh, you guys are in the basement. Hey. Oh, I see you. I'm a-comin'. What's going on?
Oh, you already read the note. Never mind.
Yeah, we've been here. Whee! The glide is a really fast and fun way to travel. You should pick up the updraft as well, X-File. It's gonna change your life.
Okay, give me the points then.
Well, we're about to get the points, right? That's what we're going to the roots for. Oh yeah, I should probably mark said routes. So we got one over here. It's a little ways off. Then we'll have to climb back out of the shroud, because, yeah. Oh, there's a structure. Wait, have we been there before? Oh yeah, we have, okay. Bye, Merle. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see ya when we see ya. Oh, okay, I guess I'm just going down. Oh god. I made a mistake. Oh, a chest. Good, and I could just sun aura all the bugs. Easy. Man, better weapons make such a big difference. Ow. Okay. I'm sure there's nothing really interesting in here. Actually, night trousers, level 18, they look cool. I might just take them for the bling. Hang on, let's see. Oh, okay. I like it. Bit of a color contrast, but it's still got those yellow stripes to like bring the outfit together. Oh, there's a spawner right here. Okay, let's find our way out of here to go to the next place. Oh god. Oh wait. I need his materials. Oh shit. I've never been in this shroud area, so this might be a little touch and go. I guess we could just follow the road that usually leads out. But you know what? We need to kill these things. Oh, nice. Respawn point. Perfect. I'm a-coming. Oh, it's up top. Okay, we need to find a way up. And I'm not digging that high. New location charted. Cave passage. Maybe that passage will take us up? Alright, I'm just gonna explore and see if I can find a slope or something. Oh, road. Okay. It might honestly just be easier to... Oh, oh well. Hang on. Have we done this one? I think we have. Oh yeah. Okay, so if we unenshroud... Hey, what a bear. How are you doing? And just warp back. Oh, we can't. I guess this technically doesn't count as being unenshrouded. Oh, nice. I leveled up. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's not what I was hoping for. There's a slope. Yay, we can make it up. What's up with me? Not much. Just hanging out with Otter and Sparks when I'm not streaming. We've been playing the Final Fantasy tabletop game, and it's actually pretty fun. We did a session last night. We'll probably do some more tonight as well. Oh, okay, yeah, you know what? Let's just warp. Otter, you can wait. I believe in you. I can't bless you with my luck on your Cantarella pulls if I'm not there. Cool. Nice try, kitty cat. It's fine, you don't have to. Ooh, look at all this copper. It's actually a good amount of copper. I'm not really sure what we have planned, to be honest, Smash. I think we might be going out to town. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Mistakes were made. Okay. Thankfully my aura is really good for dealing with the little enemies. Now we chop it down. Sweet. Alright, moving on. We're now trying to get to over there, which is further southeast, it looks like. I think I'll stay above the shroud. Uh-oh. I don't have X-Files protection for the cats. Now they want to kill me. Oh, don't tell me the temple's like at the top of the mountain. Guess we'll see. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm dead. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. Ah, lovely. Okay, hang on. Thankfully, my body should still be above the cliff. I'm gonna go back to town and repair real quick. Have I watched the movie The Gorge? Never heard of it. Do people fall into a gorge? Is that the movie? Oh yeah, and Smash, if you need the third tier glider, I think Maybe we have the materials lying around somewhere. We might have a little leather. I'm not sure. But yeah, let me get my rest buff. There we go. For some reason this area is nice for getting the buff. The gorge is enshrouded by fog. Maybe they stole the idea from this game. Alright, looking lovely. X-File, what? What happened? Do we have to go around to get there? But it seems like... Listen, I had to clean up the basement while I was down there, okay? Alright, next let's go over to the tower. Oh god. Okay. Oof, my body's safe and sound. And you know what, while I'm here, I do need some aloe. Rude. God, you Vuka fucks. There you go, now you get to die. I hope you're happy. Wait, X-File, did you die? I see a corpse. Oh no. So I think we need to get there from the desert. I think we're going about this the wrong way. We may need to go to the Kindleway spire and then travel this way. Obviously we didn't know that at the time. But yeah, I think that's just death down there. Miles Teller sounds familiar, but maybe I'm just imagining it. I'm really bad with like actor names and faces. The guy with a really punchable face. Wow. Ooh. That's a well that we have not done yet, I think. Oh, right. Okay, I know him in Fantastic Four, even though I haven't seen it. Wait a minute. Otter did a cheeky 10 pull? Wow. Alright, I'm gonna see what this is real quick. Oh, it's not a well. It looks like it's a town. Ow. Zephyr. It has certainly seen better days. Got some Wenwus. Nice, that's, you know, bonus pulls, I guess. Gleaming staff. Take it. Okay. Nothing really interesting here. Time to go back up. Oof, can I get across here with my glide? Actually, I think looks like there's a way up there through the shroud. And now we're back in the desert. Yeah, you know, you got your cheeky pulls out of the way. Now you can wait. Alright, I think the tower is a good call. Once you get your corpse X file, let's just meet up at the tower. Okay, so looking at the lay of the land, yeah, it looks like we need to go down that way. And then go around. No, it's getting dark. This might be a good time to sleep. I think that's what I'll do. I think that's sulfur. We got plenty of that. Need to get a snack? No problem. I might actually take a little bathroom break myself. Okay, really quick guys, I am gonna run to the bathroom and maybe I'll grab myself a little coffee, get a bit more of that caffeine energy going, and then we shall continue our exploration. Okay, BRB.
There we go.
All right, I'm back.
You,
And I brought a guest with me. Hang on, guest. What are you doing over there? Come on. He's sitting in my chair. Retro spot, Roland. Okay, I can't sit like this. Why? Well, you guys can see him.
are you fucking bald?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I shaved my head. I've been shaving it for like a year now. Oh, oh, look at that. Look at him. Well, I meant to shave it before we had guests, but I got sidetracked by stuff. He is a sweetheart. He found me downstairs and he ran up here with me. Yeah, see, Mikey knows. No, that's my coffee, Roland. You can't have that. You'd be bouncing off the walls. Thought about shaving yours? Yeah, think of all the wig possibilities. Okay, Roland, can you not climb around my desk? Okay. Well, shall we continue the game? Whoa, okay. I was not expecting a person to be there. You know what sucks is I think I've AFK'd half the day away, so we're gonna have limited daylight. Let's make the most of it. So I think the idea is we're going to start at the spire and then maybe we should just make our way south and pick up all the question marks. Have to leave at 4:30? Okay. No problem. I could actually, we could do like a half and half stream today, half Enshrouded, half something else. Do you want to check out this oasis, potentially? I know it's not going to be an oasis, but there's something there and I want to check it out. I could do my wooa, half DFD. I don't know, do you guys want to see scantily clad women for hours on end? Oh. Mirage. The forsaken mirage led me further astray. I curse the man who sold me this map. Water. I need water. My brain has rotted. I see visions. I spot another oasis, real or imagined, just over the ridge. If I hadn't sold my precious glider, I could reach it. Shadows overhead spinning, a spiral like an unwinding thread. I keep seeing a figure in the corner of my eye, some phantom, a ghost, mocking me in my rotted brain. Verses, this cannot be my last written word. I must be remembered. Please remember the name Costner Myers. I don't want to fade away. Well, sure faded, sir. Alright, now it looks like we go... Oh, now we have a new ping for the new oasis. Imagine selling your glider. What a fool. Oh wow, wait, there is an actual oasis? Except... Oh, except of course, there's no water. It's just the nasty shroud stuff. Oh hey, at least we got some saffron. Yeah, we I think we had this discussion the other day, but we decided that instead of conducting panty raids, the male characters in TFD conduct armor raids and just take all the armor from the women. Is there something actually here? Oh, treasure. Whoa, Forsaken X-File, that's for you, and I get a wand that goes up to level 30. Holy shit. Alright, let us continue. Do we want to hit up the well? There's also apparently a glider down here as well, and I would not say no to a glider upgrade. This is a very deep hole. Alright, actually, can I use my new wand? It's doing 31 damage, my current one is doing 50, so that's a big fat nope. Okay. Wait a minute, what? It's buried. Time to dig. Oh shit, that scared me. Oh, I guess explosives work too. Ooh, this one looks creepy. Oh, fuck, the enemies are level 27. This is a bit of a step up in difficulty. Oh no. Oh no.
We're under leveled. We're under leveled.
It's fine. Oh, okay. Maybe not fine. Come on, X-File, I need help. Oh, wow, she left me to die. We could have taken them. See, that guy had barely any health left.
I was pulling a dragon from you.
Uh-huh. Alright. It's fine, we got this. Wow, Smash, whose side are you on here? Okay, I'm gonna bring the big flying thing here, dragon. Oh, there we go. Easy enemies. Oh, there's a bug spawner here that we should probably take out. Explodey bug as well. Coming. Oh, fuck. No! I got greedy. Oh shit! I didn't have my weapon equipped. Okay, it's fine. Got my stuff. We'll just regen some health. Okay, this looks like we should dig in here. Maybe. Oh. Yeah. See, if we focus fire, it's really not so bad. Poison arrows. I don't use those. Oh, okay. That is death down below. His roots are getting really interesting. Or wells, whatever. Oh. Red bugs! Okay. There's another bug spawner. Okay, we don't have a lot of shroud time left. Can we make it to a safe spot? There's gotta be something. Some kind of safe haven. Maybe not. Maybe we're just fucked. Oh, and it looks like the path leads downward. That's nice. Where is the actual route? This is scary. Oh, found it. Oh, shit. Okay, X5, we have 4 minutes. What are you doing? We got scary floaty guys. Oh, behind. Oh, this thing's gonna kill me. Shit. Okay, Alright, at least we know where to go. Ow. And we've cleared out a lot of enemies along the way. So really we could even just drop down. Oh fuck. Okay. This is the way! No! I don't want to die. That'd be very inconvenient. Alright, I'm back at the root. I'll wait for X-File. Yeah, these normal enemies ain't shit. Alright, let's see. Can you pull one of them to us with arrows, X-File? Uh-oh. Remember there's a grapple point over that away? Okay, you're fine. Another option is one of us can keep the scythe guy busy. Oh my god, okay, that just did a shit ton of damage. Ow. No! Finish him, X-File, I believe in you. Oh wait, when he's point blank, he can't actually hit you with them. But there is the skull that he does. Potion? Oh, I don't think X-File has any potions. Ooh. Okay. We got it this time. We weren't planning on fighting any difficult things, so we didn't really plan accordingly. Okay, let's go. Let's hope we can retrace our steps. Oh. Okay. Oh no! 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 Dead. It's fine. Except for, you know, the food that I ate that is now wasted. Hang on, I got a rested buff somehow. Very briefly. Alright, gotta be a little more cautious. And yet, it'd be nice if I was able to like get to the very end in one glide. Okay, 2 glides. I'll take it.
I'm not fully healed yet.
Okay, can wait. We got it this time, so seems like staying close to him is definitely a viable strategy.
Not having potions is a bit rough. That's the only thing I can do with the damage he deals from that skull.
Yeah, well, I think the homing skull we can use like line of sight to make it explode. Okay. I don't like how we can change targets. Oh, oh, he missed me. Fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna respawn. We were doing so well. Okay, maybe not. Like, I just need the opportunity to be able to do my damage. But if X-Val can keep him busy, maybe... Oh. Shit! Why does this always happen? Okay. Okay. It's fine. Alright, so I can drop here. Over here. Oh. It would be really nice to have the rested buff too. Oh well. Get that extra stamina for blocking. And I did find out that you can actually like block those projectiles and reflect them back at him. That's probably the best way to defeat it, but I don't know the timing at all. That's my issue. Alright, I have enough food for 10 more tries.
So when we aggro him, we have to draw him onto the ground, or else I can't do anything.
Okay. I mean, I think if we fight him right around here, we can actually use the hill to line of sight, as well as to, you know, make sure that you're able to hit him. Oi, bitch. Oh, he... What the f... Dude, he's got magic aim. X-File, come on. Gotta bring him. Over here. Okay, line of sight to skull. Oh, he actually destroys the environment. There we go. See, if I actually get the opportunity to do damage, it's not that bad. Oof. And he dropped a wand that does shroud damage. Interesting. Yeah, flying enemies kind of suck. That's why I think even like melee characters need to have a bow.
I think that lets you grapple flying enemies to you.
Oh yeah, there's a skill like that. Yeah, that's what I would do in that case. Alright, and we have just enough time. Well, more than enough time really, but... to take out the root. Yeah! Oh yeah, I've got 7 points now. Let's spend them. What do I
Oh, I
want?
better have gotten credit for that.
Yeah, you were right here. Should have. Imagine having to do all that again.
No, I wasn't.
What? You were right here. Okay, I feel like we need to give some feedback to the devs. You're literally like 10 feet away.
Like, over on that cliff.
Wait, did you move away from here? I thought you were like right below me. Oh, you went to the
Yeah,
chest?
to come up here, I had to go this way.
Oh, that's not how I did it. Well, there's a club here. I wish it would say somewhere if a weapon was one or two-handed. Well, we can always do it again now that we know what we're doing. I don't really want it though. Yeah, like I was here and she was right over there and she didn't get credit for the route. How? That's stupid.
I did get credit. I did get credit. I was just saying I better have gotten credit.
Oh, okay. But after that you said I didn't, or that... Never mind. I heard you say I didn't. So I was confused. Okay. Then never mind. We're fine. We're fine, guys. False alarm.
You're hearing things.
I mean, Chad heard it too, right? Alright, I'm not even sure what to put my points into anymore. I've pretty much gotten all the things that I want. Maybe the Ranger perk. That'll give me some extra endurance. Oh, and Eagle's Bane, damage against flying enemies increased by 30%. Dealing a critical strike with a ranged weapon restores 5 stamina. That would be useful. Oh no, you know what? Going this way will give me 2 intelligence, and I could use all the intelligence. All of it. You know, I could go like tanky. Get some more constitution, pick up damage mitigation. Ooh. You even get an earth aura. Okay. You know what? I feel like that kind of suits the battle mage ideas. Okay. Wait, after defeating a shroud-infested foe with a melee weapon, you replenish 5 seconds of shroud time. Boo. Sounds really good, actually. Anyways, how do we get out of here? Where do we go? What do we do? Okay, back to the tower. Actually, back to base, then back to the tower, then we can continue. Yeah, I do feel very squishy as a mage, so I feel like that would be very helpful. Also, it's kind of the end of the day, so I think we can't actually see the sun, so we can sleep while we're at it. Oh, and I can use my new wand. But this one is also fire damage. What do I want to do? I should probably replace the blue wand. And then I'll replace this one with the twisting wand, which does shroud damage. I don't think I've ever had a shroud damage weapon before. Oh, we unlocked some new windows too. We can probably make use of these in some of our buildings. Gotta run, be back later? Okay, Smash, go do your thing. Ooh, we can get some boiled eggs. Oh, and I've got the materials for a fruit bowl. That's something I should be eating, really.
See you later.
It looks like we do have some potions in stock, X-File, if you want to refill. I also could have sworn I put 2 huge chests in here. I don't know what happened to the other one. Where do we have trophies and things? Okay, perfect. Okay. God, we need bigger chests for this stuff too. Bigger chests for everything. There's the dog. Excuse me, dog. You have food. I'm pretty sure. Or does he not? Oh. No, he doesn't. Hang on, let's feed the doggo. Oh, dog food needs purple berries. Don't have any of those. Sorry, dog, you're just gonna have to starve. Okay, my wands are good to go. So let's see, my luminous wand now does 50 damage, respectable, and this one does even more. This one does 57. And then I think this one I might as well just delete. It's terrible. Okay. So hopefully we won't run into any more serious combat. Okay, I see another town over there in the northeast, but we're going south. You know what I didn't do? I didn't get the rested buff. That's okay. I should still be able to make it. Alright, so let me mark things. Among the Blue Jays, I think, is where the glider is. Oh, what's this? Buried treasure. Oh yeah. Stairway down. Uh-oh. Hey, I'm curious. Let's see how shroud damage does in this situation. Oh, wait. Shroud damage is actually effective to them. Against them. Weird. Do you think this goes somewhere? Yeah. It's probably nothing. Wait, now they're resisting it. I'm really confused. Sun Hammer. Guess I'll just take it for Silver Storm. It's a wand. Okay, I'll take it for the sake of having something. Ow, what the f— how did he even know I was there? Iron bars, alchemical base, and twigs. Oh. And eagle eye boots. That's not really for me. And finally, Elder Gloves, plus 12% staff damage. I'll take it. Let's see, what are my current gloves? Spellbinder Gloves, level 23. These are level 25, so a little bit better. But I think I'm going to keep my current ones on because 12% wand damage is better for me. A deep root axe. Oh man, that looks really cool. And it increases crit damage by a lot. Oh, X-File, it's probably almost time for you to go, so I guess I'll have to go to the Sun Temple by myself. Or I could stop there. Yeah, I don't want to do any progression without you, since we're kind of progressing at the same time. I also don't know the exit. Okay, so, Oh my god. Maybe I can find like a waypoint or something. That's what I should do. I can go as far as I can, and I can put down a spawn thingy for us. That sounds like a great idea. And then I gotta decide what I want to play. Oh. Bad bird. Hang on, do I even have the rocks to make an altar? I don't. Oh, oh no. Maybe I can find some lying around. Trying to see if I can actually see some rocks or something. Nope. Looks like a shroud area over here. Alright, well, this is easy enough to get to. I don't think we really need a teleporter here. Oh, no wait, that's sandstone, not normal stone. Boo! Alright, I think this is as far as I go in Enshrouded today. I suppose I could do some building, but might be nice to switch it up. Question is to what? Hi Rogran, good morning. Uh-oh. I hear death with wings. Alright, I'm gonna warp away before I get myself killed. Oh, Monster Hunter, that's an interesting choice. I did want to get caught up in some of my gacha games, so that was my first thought. But I guess I haven't really hunted any monsters in a while. Oh yeah, I don't know if you've seen much of our town, Mikey, or not Mikey, Rogran, but we're building a tavern, and I've been building like a little tower that we can go up in. League of Legends? No, I'm never playing League again. Not after last time. What do I feel like? I don't know. I'm very indecisive. Yeah, it's still a bit of a work in progress. But I think it's going to be great when it's finished. Do gacha catch up so I don't have to do dailies later? That's a good point. The more I do now, the less I have to do later. Whee. Okay, really quickly, let me plant some crops. There's a game mode called Arena that's like a roguelike experience. Wait, but it's still PvP, right? Oh yeah, also I've got all these wells now to scoop water from. You know, when I played Smite back in the day, Arena mode was my favorite. It was basically like a 5v5 brawl in a big ol' arena. And I feel like it was way more chill than normal matches. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to come back to League. Also, I heard that there was some kind of controversy with the League recently, but I don't know anything about that. I tend to stay away from drama, as you guys well know. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's 2v2v2v2v2. Okay. They took away the hex tech chests, and everybody was like, don't do an Overwatch, please. Yeah, it's like Overwatch loot boxes, right? Where you can get skins and things just by playing. God forbid players get their hands on something without paying, right? I don't know if we have a chest for projectiles. I guess that could be this one over here. I'll need to reorganize all this at some point. Once we get all the chests built, everything upgraded, have a ton of space. It's gonna look lovely. Alright, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this place evolves over the coming days and weeks. Like I said, next week the schedule is going to be kind of chaotic. I'm going to be doing some experimental streams. So we may not see Enshrouded for a few days. I hope you guys can forgive me. But we'll get back to it. Yeah, Rugran, to clarify, essentially Twitch is deleting a lot of my saved highlights and VODs because they're setting like 100 gig limit to it. Or sorry, not gig, 100 hour limit to it. So basically I can't really keep my stuff on Twitch anymore. So I need to move it all to YouTube. So basically the idea is that I'm going to be, you know, like rewatching some of my old streams with you guys. For funsies, kind of browsing through them, not like watching full streams or anything, and then I'll be archiving them or probably downloading them onto a drive or something so that I can maybe edit them down and put them on YouTube. So basically more YouTube content. And fuck Twitch. No offense to everybody on Twitch right now. I mean, Twitch the company. But it is what it is. I know that, you know, it costs a lot of money to host a shit ton of data. I get it, I guess. But 100 hours of highlights is not a lot. Basically what I'm gonna end up doing is probably not doing any highlights on Twitch at all. And just putting everything on YouTube. Which is fine because, you know, I like having the highlights on Twitch, but Twitch isn't really meant for looking at old content. It's, you know, made for watching people live, right? Cheers, stranger. So basically, I'll have Twitch for live streaming, and I'll have YouTube for being able to watch all my old VODs, and they'll be much more accessible. Okay, let's do a stretch. How are you doing today, stranger? Okay. You're going to a different gym tonight because the routes are being redone at your current gym. Oh, for climbing? Gotcha. Okay, well, perfect timing as night falls in Enshrouded. So does my playtime. But yeah, it's been very pleasant. There's almost too much content in this game. I feel like I'm always getting sidetracked. But it's a lot of fun. Rogran, you should check this game out. It's great. And we have a server running for everybody, where we can all play together. They're still working out the kinks because the game's in early access, but it is what it is. Okay, so let me go ahead and change my category on Twitch. I wish that was something you could do on YouTube too, because like when I set up for a stream, I put a what do you call it? Thumbnail. I always forget the term for it. I put a thumbnail up for the game that I'm playing, but then if I decide to switch halfway, like the thumbnail is not representative of the content, you know? And I really feel bad about that.